friends! Are you ready for a really special Christmas story? This is a story about someone who didn't like Christmas at first. Can you imagine not liking Christmas? Let's find out what happened. Way up high on a mountain called Mount Crumpit, there lived someone called the Grinch. The Grinch lived all alone in a dark cave. Do you know what alone means? It means he had no friends to play with. That sounds sad, doesn't it? Have you ever felt lonely? How did that feel? Now, the Grinch had a very special thing about him. His heart was 2 sizes too small. That doesn't mean his real heart in his chest. It means he didn't feel much love or happiness inside. And you know what? The Grinch really didn't like Christmas.
Down below the mountain was a happy little town called
Whoville.
Let's say that together.
Whoville.
Good job, in Whoville lived the Whos. These were very happy people who love Christmas.
In Whoville there were children just like you. There was Aileen, who loved to help decorate. There was Odin, who wrapped presents with colorful paper. And there was little Olivier, who was learning Christmas songs. Can you sing? Maybe later we can sing together. What's your favorite thing about Christmas? The Whos were getting ready for Christmas. They were hanging lights, twinkle, twinkle.
They were wrapping presents,
Rustle, rustle.
they were baking cookies.
Yum, yum. Everyone was so excited and happy. But guess what? Up on the mountain, the Grinch could hear all the happy sounds, and it made him so grumpy. He put his hands over his ears and said, I hate all that noise, I hate all that joy. The Grinch was very grumpy. Have you ever felt grumpy? Then the Grinch got a terrible, awful, very bad idea. He said, I know what I'll do. I'll stop Christmas from coming. I'll take away all their presents and decorations. Oh no, that's not a nice plan, is it? Do you think taking things that don't belong to you is okay? No, that's right. So the Grinch dressed up like Santa Claus. He made his dog Max pull a sleigh, just like Santa's reindeer. Then on Christmas Eve, when everyone was sleeping, the Grinch sneaked down to Whoville, tiptoe, tiptoe, very quiet. The Grinch went into the houses through the chimneys. Whoosh! He took the presents from under the trees. He took the stockings hanging by the fireplace. He even took the food for Christmas dinner. He took everything. The Grinch put it all in his big bag. When he got to Aileen, Odin, and Olivier's house, he took their presents too. He took Eileen's new books. He took Odin's toys. He even took little Olivier's teddy bear. That was very mean, wasn't it? After taking everything from every house in Whoville, the Grinch climbed back up Mount Crumpit. He was carrying a huge bag full of all the Christmas things. He was so sure that this would make the Whos sad and stop their Christmas. The sun started to rise, it was Christmas morning. The Grinch waited at the top of the mountain. He expected to hear the Whos crying. They're gonna be so sad, he thought. And then I won't have to hear their happy noise anymore. But then, something amazing happened. Can you guess what? The Whos woke up and saw that all their presents were gone. All their decorations were gone. All their food was gone. Everything was gone. Aileen looked where her presents should be. Odin saw the empty Christmas tree. Little Olivier couldn't find his teddy bear. But do you know what happened next? What do you think the Whos did? Did they cry and give up? No, the Whos came outside and held hands. They stood together in the town square, and then they started to sing. They sang their Christmas songs even without presents. They were still happy. Aileen smiled at her brothers and said, we still have each other. Odin said, that's what And all the Who's sang together for who forays. Da who dorays, welcome Christmas, come this way. Up on the mountain, the Grinch heard the singing. His mouth dropped open, he was so confused. How can they be singing? He thought they don't have any presents. They don't have any decorations. How can they still be happy? And right then, the Grinch learned something very important. Christmas doesn't come from a store. Christmas isn't about presents and things. Christmas is about love. It's about family. It's about being together and being kind to each other. What makes you happy at Christmas? Is it the presents or is it being with people you love? When the Grinch understood this, something large happened. Can you guess? His heart started to grow. It grew and grew and grew. It grew 3 sizes that day. The Grinch felt his heart getting bigger and bigger, filled with love and happiness. The Grinch smiled a real smile, maybe the first real smile of his whole life. He looked at all the Christmas things in his bag and knew exactly what he had to do. He had to make things right. So the Grinch loaded everything onto his sleigh and raced down the mountain. Zoom! He went so fast when he got to Whoville. He started giving everything back. I'm sorry, he said, I was wrong. Please forgive me. Do you know what the Who's did? Did they yell at him? Did they tell him to go away? No, they welcomed him. Aileen gave him a hug. Odin shook his hand. Little Olivier shared his teddy bear with him. The Who's showed the Grinch that everyone deserves a second chance. Have you ever made a mistake? Did someone forgive you? How did that feel? The Grinch joined the Christmas celebration. He helped put up decorations. He sang songs with everyone. He even helped cook the Christmas dinner. And guess what? The Grinch got to carve the roast beast. That's the special Christmas food. From that day on, the Grinch was never alone again. He had friends, he had family, he had love in his big, big heart. He became the kindest, most helpful person in all of Whoville, and never, ever forgot what he won that Christmas. And you know what the very best part is? His hand stayed there forever and ever. Because once you do, their heart would evolve in kindness. It never shrinks